wasallam told her, mother, I'm sorry to hear that, but Bilal, go and prepare a big fire here. The mother said, what's wrong? Why? I will burn him before he leaves this earth. Prophet, I can't stand my son to be burned in front of me. He said, well, you cannot imagine what type of fire waiting for him in the hereafter. This is nothing, unless you forgive him. Look at the teachings of the Prophet. Unless you forgive him. Then the mother said, oh Allah, you are my witness. Prophet is my witness. And everybody sitting here is my witness. I forgive my son. Truly, it should be sincere, mother. She said, I forgive him. Bilal, rush and see, let him pronounce the word la ilaha illallah. He rushed there and he came back, O Prophet of Allah. The minute I stepped in the front door of the house, I heard very loud and clear, La ilaha illallah. By the time I reached his home, his room, he was dead. Subhanallah. So, uquq al-walidayn is a very, very big sin. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us all to serve them. And those who already lost their parents, to make dua for them all the time. Then, one of also the great sins is Yameen al-Ghamus. Yameen al-Ghamus is to swear on something that is a big lie. I swear in the name of Allah, I did this, I saw this. This kind of swearing is a very sincere, big sin. Very serious. So, lying is lying. But to swear in the name of Allah as a witness that this happened and it didn't happen, the Prophet called it Yameen al-Ghamus. Al-Ghamus means to immerse his face in hellfire. And the second generation after the Prophet, someone went to the governor telling him, I heard he was a hypocrite. He just wants to get closer to the governor. I heard so and so saying negative things about you. And the governor was a vicious guy. He called the man, told him, how dare you say so and so against me? He said, I didn't do it. I didn't say it. Don't tell me lie. This person heard you saying that. He said, bring him. He got the guy who said that I heard him saying. And then he said, yes, I heard you saying so and so. Okay, I didn't say it, but you are swearing, fine. He looked at the governor, telling him, all I need is for him to swear in the name of Allah 3 times that he heard me saying that. Okay, and then leave me 3 days. If nothing happened to him, you are free to cut my head, shut my neck. It's up to you. Just leave me 3 days. Can you swear in the name of Allah that you heard me saying that? The man said, yeah, I swear in the name of Allah, you said this 3 times. I said, okay. 3rd day, and the 3rd day, people, this was said, they said after Asr prayer, the man was standing with a group of people. And a camel went wild, running in the street like a wild animal, straight to this man and picked him from the back. Subhanallah. He picked the man from the back, it's a wild animal, and kept hitting him in the ground till he killed him in the 3rd day. Why? Because he swore lying against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we have to be careful doing this kind of swearing. Stay away from swearing in the name of Allah that this happened or this no. So the forgiveness here has to be sincere to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and not to be repeated, because if you keep repeating the same small sin, it becomes a big sin. It becomes a mockery of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah will forgive me. I will do it now, astaghfirullah, and Allah will forgive me. No. You have to really stop. And then when it comes to believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Allah alone, this is the essence of our religion, is the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Stay away from associating any partner or son. I mean, it's very unfortunate that I see some Muslims They get so immersed in loving the dollar, becomes another god to them. They are willing to spend day and night. They are willing to lie. They are willing to kill, like the mafia people. They are willing to kill for the sake of dollars. Became a god for them. And they're ignoring their prayers and all sorts of things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has got. Even sometimes people, they love their, to please their boss more than pleasing Allah. You find a brother, well, it's time for Friday prayers. I don't have time. So because I have to do this and that. SubhanAllah, the work is so accumulated. Why? Because he has to finish a great deal of work to please his boss and ignoring Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is called riya. And the Prophet ﷺ, quickly, this story here, he mentioned, just for us to learn, that the person who practices, this is called the shirk al-asghar. The Prophet warned us. The companion said, "Iyakum wa shirk al-asghar." Be aware of the small shirk, small association of anything with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He said, what is this shirk asghar? He said, ar-riya. Ar-riya means hypocrisy. It's to pretend that you are doing something, but in reality, it is to please those around you rather than pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He said this individual is exactly like a person, of course, in the old days, the currency was gold and silver, okay? So they carry the money in a bag. So it's not paper currency like we have today. So he said this, a hypocrite person is like a person carrying a bag, big bag full of stones, dressing expensive clothes, having a big bag full of stones, goes to the bazaar or the market, and the people look at him and the big bag of, they say, they assume his money. Oh, he's rich guy, rich guy, rich guy. He stands in front of everything. He cannot buy anything. At the end of the day, he leaves the bazaar empty-handed because he doesn't have any money to buy. And this is exactly the hypocrite. He will try to please people around him. He is. In reality, he has nothing to do with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in the day of judgment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will tell him, you hypocrite, you shameless, you betrayer, you loser. Go and get your reward from those whom you try to please in the dunya, but you have nothing from me. And he will enter in hellfire. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala pure us, pure our faith, make our faith pure to Him alone. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us to be among those who will be forgiven in the day of judgment. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر لكم.